let's start with this cute pumpkin component. And first of all, we need to choose the earring wires of your choice. I like those ones that have open loop. Then we will need Miyuki seed beads 11O and 15O. I like to use a slightly different color so it's just easier to see them while you are knitting the beads. We're also going to use bicons, 3, 4, and 6 millimeter bicons. You can use Preciosa or Austrian brand, color sun, tangerine, topaz, anything. And we will be using those cute bellflower cup beads from Rutkowski. I think they're just making the real perfect vibe for this design. Then we need to decide about the needles. I like long beading needles size 12 and keep 13 somewhere close for any case. Then for the thread, you can use any favorite one. I like forward 6LB. I like thermally fused fire line 0.15 millimeters. It's like 6LB, let's say, very similar. You can use any other thread that you like. So we need to string around 30-inch long thread, and you will leave approximately 4-inch long tail to be able to hold it with your non-working hand. So we need to string this sequence that you can see above. It's a sequence of seed beads 11O and 15O. You can stop and count the beads to get correct sequence. So then you will enter the third seed bead 11 from the top, like this, from the bottom towards the top, and make the loop. So then amount of seed beads will be the same on the left and on the right. Then we will string same combination that we have left on the left side, 5 seed beads 15, 111, 115, 111, and we enter through the last seed bead 11 from the bottom to the top, like this. So now we have both ends of the thread hanging on one top 11. Now I also forgot that we can also use few seed beads 15 of this green color to match our cup. So we will be entering through the cup with the working thread, and now we need to string some beads to create the loop for our future earring wire. 2 15s green color to gold to green, and now we will weave back through the cup and through the second seed bead 11 from the right. So through the cup, through the 11, then 115 and one more 11 for now. So we know which direction we move. Make sure that you keep the beads tight. Sometimes you will have to pull the tail a little bit to make everything tighter. Okay, so first row is complete. Now we need to move one seed bead 15O forward before we start next step, like this. Now we will be connecting with seed bead 11 that we see there with combination of 5 15s, 1 11, 3 15s, and we are connecting with 11 below. Okay, perfect. Yes. Now we will string 3 seed beads 15O, and we will connect through the third seed bead 15 we see there below. So we skip 2 and we enter through the third one, and 3 11s plus 1 more 15, moving to the opposite side of the design, because we need to complete it symmetrically. So now we repeat same gaps, 3 15O on the right side connecting with 11, and then 3 15s, 11, 5/15 and entering through the 15 before the 11 and through the 11 like this. Now we need to get back to the first side, so we will weave through the 15 about the 11 and pull the thread tighter a little bit, and now we will cross to the opposite side, moving down through the 15 and 11. We don't need to go through the top hole for now, like this. Perfect. Pull the thread tight, nice and tight. Now we are ready for the next gap. Combination of 5/15 O, 1/11, 3/15 O, entering through the next seed bead 11 O, like this. Triple 15, 1/11, triple 15, goes into the third 15 from before, then 1/15 from before triple 11, through triple 11 and double 15 symmetrically. This tail can be a little bit annoying, but just pull it back every time you work. This is how it looks. And now we repeat same two combinations from 15 to 11. So it's triple 15, 1/11, triple 15. And opposite combination of triple 15, 1/11, 5/15 O. And we are entering through the 11 on the top from the bottom and pulling the beads tight. This is how it looks comparing with the diagram on the left. Both sides still have one extra gap to add. Here, just a second, I need to weave 1/15 backwards. I went too far, so I need to start at 11. We will add one new 11 and connect with the 11 on the opposite side from the top to the bottom. Then we move 5/15 O down and 1/11 O down, like this. We string 5/15, 1/11 and 5/15. It's easier for me if I turn it backwards. And here you count the way that you have 4 seed beads 15 on the right side from the triple 11. And the same on the opposite side. We weave through 4 bottom 15s. Just take a look how it looks on the diagram. And we repeat, oopsie, same combination of 5/15s, 1/11, 5/15s, like this, on the opposite side. And we enter through the 11 on the right side above it. Perfect. So all knotted gaps are complete. Now we can decorate everything with the bicons on both sides. So we need to get to the center at first. So we will make the center and then the sides. So I'm moving towards this middle seed bead 11. I've added between the 11s before, like this, heading down towards the center of the netting. Now I will be stringing bicons. It's 15 and bicon 4, connecting with the 11 below it. Now I string 15 bicon 6 millimeters, 15 bicon 6 millimeter and seed bead 11, and connect with the middle bottom 11 from the right to the left. And move one more 11 to the left. When we move it to the correct direction, not upside down, it's moving right. So we are both of them we need to complete, so it's up to you. From this 11 we add 15 and bicon 3 millimeters, and we are connecting with seed bead 11 that is located in the middle of bicon 6 on the right side. Now we string different combination. From the bottom one, it's a 15 bicon 6 and seed bead 15. And here we weave not through the 11, but this combination goes through the 15, 15 below the 11 on the left. You can see it. It's from the left lane, but one bead down, like this. Now we need to get to the right side of the gaps. So here we will skip the 11 and we will weave into 15 right next to the one that we are right now, from the top to the bottom, and pull nice and tight. Perfect. 15 bicon 3 millimeters, 15 bicon 3, 15. Heading to the 11, like this. Now we string same combination with 15s and bicons 3 millimeters. Here we count. I first thought this one, but no, we go to the left side. So it's third seed bead 15 from the bottom and one above it. This one. We count 3 beads on the horizontal bottom row and one that sits above it, like this. Perfect. And now we still have one last gap to decorate. So we move 115 to the right and then 2 more beads to the right. So if we count this 5 on the right, we weave through 1 out of 5, through the first one out of 5. And combination is 115 bicon 3, bicon 4, bicon 3, 115. Like this. Through the 11 on the right side. And we complete, right? Now we need to do same combinations symmetrically on the left. Now it's easier because we already have this sample, you know which beads we used. So now we just head to the top, to the 11 between two sides. We are heading down through the middle axis line. One more time through the 11, but now instead of heading to the right direction, we head to the left because we need to complete the components there. Here we do the same out of the 11. Here is why we might need a slightly smaller needle if you will have problems weaving there. So now all same gaps we fill with the same bicons. 15 bicon 3, 15 bicon 6, 15, 15 bicon 3, 15 bicon 3, 15. Same combination goes to the bottom. The same, make sure that you are entering through the right 15 and bigger combination of 15, bicon 3, bicon 4, bicon 3, and seed bead 15 as the last one through the 11 to the top. And that's it. That's it. That design is complete. If you want, you can reinforce all the passages one more time, or we complete it. It depends on you how you like it to be completed. So I prefer to do at least 2 half hitch knots. First one I just make right away after the 11. I enter the loop and pull the thread tight. And I like to go deeper, closer to the cup, and make one more loop with the half hitch knot before cutting the thread. So now I will just weave 2 more beads forward to get away from the knot, and I will just burn this thread away. And then we need to repeat the same actions with the tail thread. But I prefer to make one more reinforcement row through the top and through the seed beads on the top before securing and cutting the thread, just because if we will have an earring wire there to make sure that the thread is doubled. So I move through all the beads down and making a half hitch knot somewhere behind to make sure that nothing is visible. And now we can get rid of that thread too. And now our cute little pumpkin is complete, and you can use this component however you like to make an earring, to make a pendant. And I like to wear them just like this with the earring wire. And now we can, if you want, because of the season that is coming, add a little bit of a spookiness to it. And we can add a skeleton hand that is holding the pumpkin in any funny direction. We are going to use knit beads. There are plenty of different beads that you can use for this case to use them as a palm of the skeleton hand. I found those beads and I think they're perfect. We also are going to use Miyuki 6mm bugles. It's white pearl color. You can use chalk white or any color that you can find. And we also need few short bugles, same brand. There is even a number of this color on the package. So I just found something that I had in my stash because this idea was spontaneous. Really, I had so much fun. And last component that we need, seed beads 15. I don't know what is there. Who cares? It's distracting. This is the color of the seed beads. I think that they fit perfectly. Just got some of them ready. It's a little bit harder to show something with white beads, so this is the reason why I put the screen a little bit darker mode, so you will see everything is a little bit darker on the screen now, just because of the white beads that reflect. So we string 2 of the bugles, long bugles, and we connect them like this on both sides with the thread. I know, a short 25-30 inches maximum. We add third bugle. We are building the wrist, so it's a wrist of our skeleton. 3 bugles are connected in the triangle between each other like this. And on the back, we will be adding seed beads 15. So now I add 3 15s. A lot of it is a improvisation, total improvisation that I'm sharing with you. I still hold the bugles in the triangle. You can see now I need to connect two opposite ones to make sure they hold this triangle shape well. Now, once I'm at the bottom of the wrist, here I can add one more 15 and connect with one of the bugles. Perfect, like this. This is how it looks for now. Now we need to start adding the palm. 3 15s. We'll be holding it from one side to another and adding 3 15s on the way out. Now I will connect it with one of the bugles at first. We have 3 of them. Any. For now, just 2 between each other. We will reinforce the connection and we will add extra 15s from the third bugle. At the bottom, I like to add 1 bead at a time, just to feel that gap in there, so it's not a thread, but just some beads. And I'm weaving out of the third bugle, the one that wasn't used for this palm. And this tail is a little bit annoying, but we pull it back. I string 115. And now, instead of entering through 3 15s, I enter through the second and the third one, skipping the first. So now you can see the connection doubles. I weave through the bead, and now I'm ready to add triple 15 to connect with the top hole of the bead, like this. And 3 15s on the way out of the bead, weaving through the bottom hole, just carefully. Okay, this is what we have at the moment. Trust the process, we are still building it. I like to pull this bead a little bit back. Now we add 1 extra bead at the bottom. So we weave out of 2 15s out of 3, string 1, and connect through that third bugle that was left behind before. And now it has double connection from one bead and from another. This is how it looks. Maybe harder to see because of the white beads, but I hope that it works. 1 more 15 on at the bottom, just to feel some space. And now we will add the fingers. So we're heading to the top. So let's weave through one of the 15s plus 2 in this gap between 3 and 3 15s. Here we have a gap that we will fill with 1 extra 15 before moving to the top, like this. You see it looks better now. Here we do the arch with 8 seed beads 15-0. This combination goes to the opposite side through 3 seed beads 15s. 1 more. And the same way as before, we need to fill this empty gap with 1 seed bead 15, heading down. You don't need to go through the wrist. One more time, you can just change the direction towards the top on the side. So now we will build these cute fingers. Depends on which side you want them, where you want the thumb. Anyway, you can just switch it, you can turn it to the opposite side and then it will get mirrored. So we go one seed bead down. Here we just change the direction through the existing beads before the wrist. Sorry, it's very, very bright. The light reflects from the white, so it gets a little bit blurry. Okay, we need to weave to the top. So it's between the third seed bead 15 and first out of 8. We string short bugle and seed bead 15, entering through the 15 next to it and one more. So it's first and the second out of 8. Now we string long bugle of 15, short bugle 15. Now we skip 15 on the top and weave all the way to the bottom. Then moving right on 2 seed beads forward. Now we string combination of 1 bugle and enter through the 15 in between the bugles from the previous finger. Now we add bugle and 15, pull them down, we skip the 15 and weave through the bugle bead only. Now we string one more 15, weave down through the bugle, and then move 2 15s to the right. $15 and the bugle, entering through the 15 in between the bugles of the previous finger. Bugle and 15, skipping the 15, entering through the bugle down, adding one more 15, weaving bugle and 15 down. Then we enter only one 15 to the right. We enter same bottom 15 after the bugle with one new seed bead 15. And we are ready to add last finger. One bugle bead through the last 15 in between. And now let's make last finger slightly shorter with one short bugle and one 15. Skipping 15, weaving through the short bugle and heading all the way down through the bugle. We can add 115 here just to cover the gap. And that's it. Our cute little skeleton hand is complete. So now we can weave our working thread towards the fingers the ends of the fingers, depends how you want to connect it with the pumpkin. So I will just pull it down a little bit for now. Here, for example, you can connect it this way. As I made with this pumpkin. So here we have a pumpkin and we have a seed bead 11, or through the pumpkin here, just pull your working thread up, connect somewhere in between the rows of the pumpkin. You can use tail thread to connect with some other fingers like this and pull this down, for example. So it's like keeping it on its palm. Or you can use this tail thread to attach it below, directly under the pumpkin, this way. As I made here, if you look from the back, here it's just a direct connection through one of the 15s at the bottom, like this. Or if you choose the second variation, you attach earring wire to the end of the wrist, and two fingers can be connected through the pumpkin. There are really many options. I think all of them are fun and you can really play with the components. Right away I'm thinking about doing something else somehow, maybe moving the fingers, maybe from the top. Many options. Please enjoy your pumpkin season.